Nino. New site alert. I've always wanted to do it. Okay, so I have got a new site opening up in the next 4 to 6 weeks, and I cannot wait to tell you about it. But drum roll, here it is. It is in Glasgow, Ibrox. Yes, it is a stone's throw away from the Ibrox Stadium. Am I probably telling you it's too early? Yes, because nothing is signed yet. However, it should be signed this week. So I'm famous last words. I'm putting it out there. It's 0.8 of an acre. I'm renting it. It's a lease, but this time we have an option to purchase. So this time we have an option to purchase. I will tell you all about the option to purchase once we actually have the site. And yeah, when it's all signed, sealed, and delivered. But I wanted to come on here. Two reasons. Number one, I'm a big kid. I cannot wait. I genuinely been excited about telling you. I told people on the newsletter last week, I only said Glasgow. I didn't say where it is. It's Ibrox. But I also wanted to shout out to Tommy McNee, absolutely legend, brilliant guy. He's got self-storage and removals as well in Scotland. And I messaged him and said, listen, I've been told that I shouldn't have green anywhere near Rangers, near Ibrox. The agent says to me that it would get vandalized and I would not have a business. And he basically messaged back and said, yeah, absolutely, Dean, do not do it. Do not do it. He said, Subway is the only subway in the world that has changed their colours from green. The signs are no longer green. I'm like, no way. Oh my God. And then he said that the green lights around the stadium have to be boxed off with a metal mesh. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So there's no way I can open my site with green and white or green and black. I just cannot do it, obviously. So I said, Tommy, tell me some colors because I was going to do orange and grey or orange and white. And he goes, no, you can't do that because that's gets in the realms of politics. And then was it some I don't know, some sort of group anywhere that I couldn't do it. I'm like, oh my God, Tommy, please tell me what colors can I use? What can I do? And he goes, go black and red. And I said, can I go grey and red? And he goes, yes, grey and red's fine. It's very much neutral. I'm like, right. So we are opening for the first time with grey and red. I don't want to piss anybody off, annoy anybody, get stabbed myself for being around there having a green having green company colours. Oh God. So yes, everything's going to be changed and we're going to be green. Sorry, not green. We're not going to be green. We're going to be red and grey. There are company colours, red, grey, and white. That's what we're going for, just as neutral as possible. But it's, like I say, it's 0.8 of an acre. At the minute, the groundworks, I spent over 20 grand on groundwork so far. Yeah, really, really looking forward to opening this site. The grounds, I took a little bit of a gamble, I can't lie, because I knew that I had to get the ground up to standard for self-storage. And to do that, it was going to take time. So I got a quote in, and these guys, absolutely amazing guys. And the problem is that it was going to take some time. So I thought, right, do you know what? If I can have access to it, then access to the land, then I might as well get on with it. I'll get on with cracking on. And even though we haven't signed the lease, so it still could bite me in the butt right now because I think it's 40 grand in total. Spent 20 grand so far, 40 grand in total for half the site to get up to some sort of standard. And yeah, last minute, can you imagine if I said, Dean, do you know what? Thanks for spending that money on it. We're going to go and put it out to market now. I'm like, no. So I'm pretty set in the work. Obviously, I don't know reason why, but obviously we are taking a little bit of a chance. But the great thing is when we open, because we're renting it and there's no rent-free period, because I had to jump in front of another self-storage company. Yeah, as soon as we sign that dotted line, we have to start paying rent. And so we need to get opened as quick as possible. And I'm really, really looking forward to it. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. The cash on cash return is about 40%. I go through it in my course. I go through the cash on cash return. I go through the projections and stuff. Oh, by the way, I'm not selling the course now. The course is, at the minute, it's not open. It will be open later on in the year sometime when I get a bit of free time. But yeah, and so we go through it in that. And the projections, yeah, there should be over 40% this place. And so I'm really, really excited. Do you know what's even more exciting? Because I always teach and always tell you to go onto Google, have a look around, get on Street View, have a look around. But what is vital is actually to walk around as well. Because if we don't walk around, you're going to miss certain things. Like I didn't know, just opposite, across the road, there is a self-storage yard with 80 containers on. I was like, what? How come this is not on Google? And I was like, this isn't anywhere. It's not anywhere. So I walked inside it because it was open and stuff. So I walked around it and I'm thinking, oh my God, lock, lock, lock. Basically, a lock on a container means that somebody's using it. And there must have been 90% full. 90% full. And I was looking around thinking, well, how does anybody actually rent these units? Because there's no signs or anything. And so I was looking around and then I saw this white sign. I'm thinking, I think that used to be a sign. And sure enough, if you go right up to it, really, really faint, you can see the self-storage name and website and telephone number. So I put in the website doesn't work. I put in the name. I put in the telephone number. That telephone number didn't work. And there was a mobile number at the bottom. So I put in the mobile number, just could make it out. And the guy answered, he goes, oh, I'm like, hey, mate, I'm just ringing about containers. Yeah, mate, yeah, this is 30 quid. I'm like, what per week? Right, great, cheers. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'm like, oh my God, nobody, he's 90% full and nobody can get hold of him. You had to see this whiteboard and go right up to it and see the numbers for a telephone. So I was like, this is fantastic. Then the other sites in the area, the other container sites are all full as well. So it's my first time that I'm going into a busy center. I know Hull's my area though, but normally my remit, my strategy is to keep out of cities. Let the big boys fight it out amongst themselves. Let the big dogs fight. But this time I'm going in there, I'm fighting, and it'll be interesting to see how we go. But I'll be documenting the whole journey, obviously, and going through everything. But yes, it'll be, and I'll also document how much it costs because this site, I'm putting some substantial money into it because I've talked about opening Irvine for £19,000 in my course and making 100 grand. This isn't like that. This is a lot of investment. I'm investing into this site because I want to buy it eventually. So I don't mind investing the money. There's going to be new palisade fencing. There's going to be a new gate. So we are spending over 100 grand just before we even put containers in. So this isn't like your a normal site where you can open it for very limited money down. This is in fact it's upsetting me talking about it. Anyway, so yeah, I've come on here because I want to tell you all about it. It's going to be containers, grey and red, and yeah, we're going to document the whole process from start to finish, and hopefully, it'll do well. Hopefully, well, time will tell. I'm pretty certain it'll do well. But I am really excited about it. It's another new site. That's site number 6. I want 8 sites by the end of this year, but I don't know if my cash flow is going to allow it. You lot should buy the course. More of you should buy the course because then I can invest more money in self-storage. I'll let you know when it's open again, so you can give me money so I can buy more self-storage facilities. Anyway, yes, I'm really, really excited about it. I keep saying really, really a lot. So yeah, we'll keep you informed, but it should do well. It ticks all the boxes demographically, the area, the population, the square foot per capita, the other self-storage facilities. It ticks all boxes. Great location as well. On the main road, on the corner of a main road as well, so you can see it from all angles. So it should be good. And I can't wait to take my kids to Ibrox as well to see the Rangers. I don't tell anybody around the area, but if I had to choose previously who I supported out of Rangers or Celtic, it would have been Celtic. And do you know why? Because when I was about 15 years old, I kissed a girl who was a Celtic fan. And I was just like, always liked Celtic after that. That's it. I met her on holiday. I had a holiday romance when I was about 14 or 15. And then because she supported Celtic, I thought, well, I do. And so that's who I've always liked. But now, no, that's it. I'm Rangers through and through. City and Rangers. They're my teams now. And Tommy said he's going to take me to hospitality as well. I love this hospitality lark. All right, my friends, thank you very much for tuning in. I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you on Wednesday for another superb episode.